Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Al, the founder and owner of TICKR Finance and TICKR Apparel, the only YouTube channel and apparel company with a dedicated mission to closing the wealth gap in the United States with crypto assets and dope apparel. You can visit www.tickerapparel.com to shop one of our four premium t-shirts right now. Right now, I'm wearing the powder blue white, which is the uh, Apple Device Wars t-shirt. You can go check it out on the website. You see it below. That's www.tickerapparel.com. And super excited about the project. A lot more to come. And so y'all stay tapped in. So again, thanks for tuning in to the channel. If this is your first time, thanks for coming. If you're coming again, thanks for coming. So we'll get into the Russia versus Ukraine war that has been escalating here over the last couple of days and really dominating headlines. Prayers for the people in Ukraine. Obviously, it's tough just seeing families, innocent people, just literally having rockets shot into their homes. It's a tough, and terrible situation. That said, I was at a meetup this weekend, this past weekend, and one of the topics of discussion was this Russia versus Ukraine and what it meant for crypto. And I'm gonna, before I share my screen, there were several articles, and a lot of money is being raised for the Ukrainian people and the Ukrainian government via crypto. A lot of people think this is going to be bullish for crypto because what's happening is, and so it's in twofold. So one thing that's happening is that the United Nations and the G7 or G9 or however many countries are in this alliance, including the United States, are imposing sanctions on Russia, and rightfully so. Uh, and this is financial sanctions, amongst other things. And the Russian government is also trying to impose and stop the Ukrainian government and Ukrainian people from being able to access money and resources. And people are raising money and sending money to Ukraine via crypto. So on the one front, you got, if you want to just go good guys versus bad guys, you got the good guys and the innocent people of Ukraine, and people are still able to shift and move money around the traditional system. On the other hand, you got Russia, who is on the offensive in this attack, and you got the UN, who are imposing these sanctions and trying to stifle their ability to access resources, and they can also access the blockchain and receive money and move money around the traditional system. So it's a double-edged sword, right? When we need it for good is there, and then again, because it's decentralized, once you start moving money to the digital assets, people can kind of move around the old system. So some of these sanctions in the future may not be as effective if people can quickly transition or begin to move a lot of their assets over to the blockchain. So um, all in all, it's meaning more adoption for the blockchain, which is a pretty big deal. Obviously, as we kind of move into this new space and new era uh, of digital currency and digital assets. Let me share my screen real quick. I'm going to show you a quick article that talks about. Uh, let me see. Ukraine receiving money here. Okay, yeah, you guys can see it. Ukrainian government received nearly 10 million in crypto donations after Russian invasion. Uh, it's man, we're living such an interesting time with crypto. Now, before I go any further, I do have to give the disclaimer that this is for edutainment. That's education and entertainment. This is not financial advice. Please consult a financial advisor before you make any financial investment decision. Just remember to do your own research. All investments incur risk, which could mean a loss of capital up to your entire investment. So, I have to throw that out there to kind of see why. and that's cover your own, you know what. And so that's out of the way. But in any event, on both sides, kind of the good, the bad, and the ugly. I guess that's three sides, but crypto is seeing more adoption. And look, so this is from the official Ukrainian government's Twitter handle. Stand with the people of Ukraine, now accepting cryptocurrency donations, Bitcoin, ETH, and USDT. That's like this in and of it. This is just huge, guys. Stand with the people of Ukraine. Is that the? I don't know if this is the president. I don't think that's the president, but it's some, I guess, official of the Ukraine. He's verified on Twitter. Stand with the people of Ukraine now accepting cryptocurrency donations. Hey, listen, 10 million was sent just like that. They have access to it. They can turn it into any type of currency that particular government accepts it. Now, they're likely to turn it into US dollars, I would assume. But still, the fact that they could move around the traditional finance system with such ease, uh, it might seem insignificant. And they raised this 10 million really quickly because this invasion really just started. I don't know. It hadn't even been an entire week. So to raise $10 million. And this is as of what day was this week? The 26th. It's the 28th. So, and then the first initial tweet was also on the 26th. So these tweets were essentially back to back. This guy here tweeted it first, 6:31 a.m., and then the official handle, Twitter of Ukraine, essentially retweeted it at 9:30 on the same day. That's a man. I don't know. Listen, y'all. I was having a conversation with my barber. And I was talking to everyone that's listening, but I'm speaking specifically to the black community. In the United States, excuse me, in the United States, there's a lot of immigrants that migrate to the United States. Every year, a lot of them come over without the language of the United States. Even though they can probably understand some English, they can't speak it. But they don't wait to learn how to speak English to come to the United States. They come when the opportunity presents itself. My point in saying that is simply this. I know there's a lot of apprehension with the security issues around crypto and everything, and that's fair. That's really fair, and I understand it. But at the same time, this opportunity is still early. I would encourage anybody who is interested, even though you don't have the quote unquote language at the moment, you need to get on over here. Like, you figure it out when you get here. Join the community, join my community, any group of honest people of goodwill who are trying to educate and help understand this themselves. Get involved, challenge people, ask questions, but don't wait. It is critically important, I believe, to our community to really get this information as early as we can. Now, this thing is going to continue to evolve. Again, we're still early, so things are going to change over time. But it's just important that we get involved now. But yeah, this is kind of a short video, guys. I really want to talk about this just really quickly about like what's happening over in Ukraine with Russia and how crypto is even having an impact and being inserted into this equation. And it's really just speaking to the adoption of crypto and how both governments, specifically in this case, Ukraine, is able to work around the chaos that Russia is causing them to have limited access to resources and receive money through the blockchain via crypto. It's a big deal. So, yeah, that's really all I have on this one, guys. Please make sure if you found value in this and appreciate the content, like and subscribe. Smash those buttons right now for the YouTube algorithm. Helps get the channel out there to amazing people like yourself, and it costs you absolutely nothing. Also, ask that you hit that notification bell. That way, you're made aware of any new content that's uploaded and made available. So until the next video, peace and blessings. It's love. I'm out. Y'all take care.